Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, that will honor the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, alright, of the Most High, Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. So I'm doing a little quick video here and say what Hebrews 10 and 31 says it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. I read it over again. It says what? It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Why I start off with that? Basically, we have to fear the Lord for real, because the Lord ain't no joke. You understand? People like to say, we don't have to fear the Lord, we have to respect the Lord. We have to respect Him. But even this 2/3, and I hate that to use him, 50 Cent, or 50 Cent say, and one of his songs that he sing with Akon, he say respect come from admiration. That is one avenue you could get respect from, and fear is another avenue that people that earn respect. The beginning of the love of the Most High is to fear Him. Now, when you're talking about God being really afraid the Most High, the Most High will make you afraid of Him. The Most High does do people that some fucked up things. It's just in the eyes, but while you're on the earth here, the Most High could do you some fucked up things. And He know why He doing it perfectly in His eyes. But you gotta fear. The Most High could put you in a body, right? That's why I will share, see this. That's why I will share, see this. Matthew 10 and 28. It say, fear not them which kill the body. That meaning what? A gunman, Esau, whoever want to run upon you. Because some of you might be put to death for this word, So you say, fear not them which kill the body. The word body come from the Latin word bodig, which means a house where your spirit dwelling. So don't fear he just have power over this flesh. You understand? And the scripture say what? Death is a sting. Because they say, oh, death, where is thy sting? So death is a sting. Yeah, it will sting for a while, but after a while, that sting just go. You understand? So don't fear he could just touch this. Because he carnal, he have no power over the spirit. The animated force behind this fleshly tabernacle, being able to walk and to talk and to read and run and write. The force behind that, which is the spirit, he have no power over it. It says, but are not able to kill the soul. They can't touch your soul. They say what? But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. I know Christians go read that and say they're talking about you going in the bottom of the earth where Satan have a pitchfork and the angels and them dancing. And they're going so and then fire burning forever and ever. And that is how the Most High killing your spirit or your soul. He putting you down in hell. Like Dante's Inferno, which I never really see, but I believe there are a movie dealing with you being in hell. As the Christians or the Jehovah's Witnesses might say. But I'm actually talking about this. I read it over. It says Matthew 10:28. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." Now the Most High have power to just take your spirit, alright, and put your spirit in a body where you can't do nothing about and you're in pain your whole life. Alright. Like he could do so and put you in a body where every time you walk you're feeling like you have nails underneath your foot. So every time you step your foot on the ground, you're feeling like you have nails choking. You understand what I'm saying? Put you as a cripple. Put you blind your whole life, you're blind. You're deaf, you can't talk, you're like your whole life. You understand? Put you in a situation where you're homeless your whole life. Since you're born, you can't find a house. You understand that kind of way, right? You're living like a vagrant your whole life. He has had the power to do that. And that now will will cause you to live in a situation like in a condition of hell. A freak up situation where you can't deliver yourself from. That is hell, because judgment does happen right here on the earth. Judgment do happen in where where you Christians believe Satan dwelling. You understand? Judgment do happen there. Judgment does happen right here on the earth. And the Most High wouldn't destroy your spirit, because all things come from him. If he destroy your actual spirit, it go be like he's destroying part of himself, and nobody ain't gonna destroy part of the self. Come on. The spirit is part of him. I'll read two precepts to prove that. These were Hebrews 12 and 9. It says, "Furthermore we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?" So that is the Father of spirits. He is the Most High, is the one who controls all spirits. Ezekiel 18 and 4. It says, "Behold, all souls are mine. As the soul of the Father, so the soul of the Son is mine. The soul that sinneth, it shall die." Meaning, once you see that dealing with what? Reincarnation. Once you sin before the Lord, he put you back. Once you sin before the Lord, you die. You understand? Whether you pay for it in this life, whether you pay for it in our next life. Because what? Most High it says, Acts 15:18, "Known unto the Most High are all his works from the beginning of the world." So, all spirits, all people who walk the earth, everybody, the spirit inside of them, he knew it. And he just sent it back in a vessel at the appointed time. After you die, you come back in a vessel. Reincarnation exists. Rather than you going and burning hell and your spirit actually dying. No, his spirit don't die. The Most High not going to destroy part of he. The spirit is part of him. It's like he take from his spirit and put in everything. Pieces of himself and put it in you. Pieces of himself and put it in this person to animate them to walk on the earth. The flesh itself go dead and deteriorate and go back into the earth, but the spirit don't die. So what the Most High could do with your spirit, for you actually being, I heard Apostle Latahar say this, for you actually being a fucking neglectful bastard on this side, the Most High could just leave your spirit out of the kingdom of heaven. Just leave you. Don't ever send you back in the kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? You don't ever send your back in a body to be in the kingdom of heaven because you were so fucked up. Or he sent you back in a fucked up body while you're living on the side. You know? So you gotta fear he because he have power to do as he feel. You fear Esau could only do one little puny thing. And that is just hurt your flesh. But if you see, if he's a carnal person, to you the flesh mean everything. You understand? To you the flesh mean everything if you're carnal, but if you're spiritual, the flesh ain't shit other than something where you're looking to shed just now and put on immortality. You understand? Put on what? Immortality. My God, precept there is Jeremiah 5:22. Yeah, so you had to fear the Most High, fear Him. You understand? Fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai because He has power to do you anything in this. He could actually take your spirit, which He not going to destroy. But, listen, two precepts here. Ecclesiastes, the Most High not actually going to destroy nobody's spirit. He ain't going to destroy your spirit. It says what? Ecclesiastes 3:16, and moreover I saw under the sun the place of judgment. So under the sun is the place of judgment. So when your soul being judged, you're going to be under the sun. It says that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there, because the earth supposed to be in a righteous vibes, but Esau ruling over it and have iniquity fucking here. You understand? So when the Most High send it, going and destroy your soul, He send it back here on the earth, which is the place of judgment. And why is it on the earth? So the Most High could freak you up drastically. Although He have power to destroy the soul itself completely, just wipe that soul off of the face of the earth forever and off of the heaven, in the heavens and off of the earth. He have power to do that. He have power to do as He pleases. But you have to remember the scripture say, let all things be done with decently and in order. The Most High ain't going to destroy part of Himself. You understand? So He ain't going to actually destroy your spirit. No, what He will do, He could send back your spirit in a body where you're in pain your whole life and you could do nothing about it because He just not taking your life. And then in the thermonuclear destruction and all, He could actually leave you in that over concentrated heat for 2 minutes and not take your life, and you just inside a burning when America being nuked by ICBM and the laser beams from the chariots. The Lord could just leave you in that heat for about let me say He leave you there for 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes. Because that heat so powerful that once it touches you, it's either you turn to stone, alright, or you just turn to ashes one time. That's how powerful the heat is. It's hotter than the sun, they say. And the Lord say, you know what? I'm not turning this individual to stone, neither am I destroying him one time. I am leaving him in that heat for 3 minutes. Every second, every millisecond of that heat you're going and feeling. Like torments. Scriptures call the Most High the King of Terrors. What you feel that mean? The King of Terrors. He's the king in bringing forth terrors. Them Egyptians and them, when you read the apparitions and them in Wisdom of Solomon, what they had was to be what they was going through. Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua was terrifying them. And some of them might have seen over hearing footstep of beast running behind because it was so dark. They can't see it. But you hear anything going and and all kind of strange some noises, and they can't do nothing. They're just watching right around every because sometimes you're not being able to see, but um the most high so dready making you see the actual threat. He putting things in your brain, so your brain and all now bringing you into because you ain't seeing. So sometimes that worse and all when you're not actually seeing the threat, but you know something there, but you can't see it to know exactly what it is. Your brain now going and start to put all kind of thing in your brain. What that could be, by shit, oh shit, thing, what to do. You're not seeing it. That more terrifying itself than actually seeing the threat and running from it. Because when you're not seeing it now, your brain go and start to put things in it. Like what else could be? You understand? So the most high know to make somebody terrified. The king of terrors is his name. Let me get two precepts there. I feel how close. Jeremiah 5:22. It says, fear ye not me, saith Yahweh. Will ye not tremble at my presence? You know? Yeah, it's supposed to. Because nobody not supposed to want to fall into the hands of the living God. So what we supposed to do is do the things where you delight in, because if you're not, most I will fuck you up. It says, which have placed the sun by the bound, which have placed the sun for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree that they cannot pass, and though the waves therefore they have tossed themselves, yet they cannot prevail. Though they roar, yet they cannot pass over it. So you're supposed to fear the Lord, because look at that. People don't even consider that. The Most High so powerful, he tell the sea, don't pass this area here. Right here, remain right here. You don't understand how much like people doesn't even watch that and see how mighty that work in it. And why the sea don't pass when why the sea doesn't just run over and go in the road? Like water. Water is a thing once it has space and water flowing, it going and fit through them. That's how water is. But the Most High make the sea remain right where it's supposed to be. That's how powerful the man is. He say, stay right here. This powerful thing called water, he says, stay right there. And people fear this man, but what the hell, all your mother? A lot of fear evil. He have power, unimaginable power. Unimaginable power. Um, I'll read this. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17 verse let me start from one. It says, for great are thy judgments and cannot be expressed. Therefore unuttered souls have heard. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, which is us, alright, they being shut up in their houses, and the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay there exiled from the eternal providence. That is these unrighteous men, right? It says, for while they're supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, going back to what? These Egyptians and them, alright? They were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions.